Whoa, a Homebase report with updates worthy of gameplay. This is going to be an edited Homebase report, so I might even throw on the outro at the end. So let's read into this before I get into the fun stuff. So, Hit the Road Adventure Season is raging on. It'll end September 4th. That's essentially it. You guys have until then to finish it. As mentioned previously, we're aiming to analyze and improve underused and underperforming hero abilities. To address the matter, our very own Major Oswald has an update. So, what they're basically saying here is they are taking the least used abilities and least used heroes in the game, and looking at them further. And they're saying I'm sure the dedicated among you have noticed, our grenades aren't doing the job. Husks have been able to brush them off like they're a feather in the wind. This won't be the case anymore. It is fun for me when Matt just types this like this. Cliff's been grinding away in our workshop and has provided us with higher damaging grenades. They didn't give us any numbers on that. I do not have any on-hand information. I do have an old grenade loadouts video, which is really old. This is rough. Back when I was, a noob at making, well, not even, I was younger, I was less wise. There is gameplay in here. I can just hit play. And you can probably eyeball how much these are doing, but I was in a full group, so it's not exactly the same. But yeah, this is how grenades used to perform. And that actually did become very useful because I hovered over all the heroes, and I'm able to actually see how much damage those perks were. We'll get into it. So we don't actually know how much stronger grenades got. Eyeballing it, I can tell you, well, I can just show you in game right here, because I recorded some gameplay. They seem to be one-shotting basic zombies, struggling against fatties. It takes, according to Archer, about 4 grenades to kill a mist monster without the Keep Out team perk. So without that static lightning doing extra damage, it takes about 4 of them, which is pretty good, but so what it said here is while grenades pack a punch, their energy has been slightly increased. Apparently that's 35 energy instead of 30. That seems okay. I didn't notice that to be a problem with the loadout I was using. And then along with the increased damage to grenades, the following perks have been buffed, and that's where we're going to get into the fun stuff. So Cluster Bomb is now doing, let me just pull up my sheet here, 16 damage it used to do. It is now doing 23 damage. Cool. That's base damage, by the way, so not really that much anyway. The grenade damage grenade damage support perk is now doing 30% damage instead of 36, just to keep everybody on the same page. So the heroes, I did favorite them, so we can check them out here. This is Demolisher Jonesy, or Demolisher, whatever, is now doing 23 instead of 16. Undercover Vaughn is now doing 30% instead of 36%, so he was not buffed. He was actually nerfed by 6%. I don't know why. Then it also says the Pull the Pin team perk. This used to do 33% energy reduction, and now it's doing 29. Not a major change, but it did help a little bit. And that is it for the heroes. The last thing it says is the Keep Out team perk was nerfed, or buffed, I should say. It was exactly the same as it is now, but it used to do 12 damage per second instead of 18. So now it just does more damage, which was unnoticeable in game. You can see for more gameplay, I'll just plaster it on the screen somewhere. It works. It does damage. It couldn't kill a nurse faster than she could heal herself, which is a problem, but yeah. And then we're hoping to share more details on another round of changes in the next report, which means they are hopefully, literally by their own words, ready in the next one. So that's it for hero changes. Some of you might have skipped ahead in reading and said, whoa, Luna got buffed. Nope. These are her old numbers. She used to do 16.5 in the lead. She still does 9. She was nerfed to 9 and still does that, apparently, according to the sheet. I didn't jump in game and test those numbers, so if you want to do that and I'm wrong and she's actually doing 16.5% now, that's exciting, but I would not expect that to be the case. The Surround Pound drops in the event store. Escort Cloak Star in Hit the Road Part 2 in the Sci-Fi Tales from Beyond quest line. Pretty sure that's not what that's supposed to say, but the Surround Pound's coming around August 7th. Super fun. It's really good for spamming the heavy attack ability. I didn't show that much in my video on the Surround Pound, but I'll link the Surround Pound video down below anyway. Very good for the Storm King. If you don't have any of the Storm King weapons, the Surround Pound is your top pick. Very good hardware weapon if that's your playstyle. Cloaked Star hits the road Part 2, makes his way back into the station. He's just going to be your guy, and then these are the things that are happening. Hit the Road is Not exciting enough for me to dwell on. Thunder Thora, I know a few of you have been asking me about her recently. She's available. I feel horrible because I'm pretty sure I just told somebody to use a voucher on her, but she's here now because why not? Electrified Floors does about the same as it used to. Not a ton of damage, but it's extra damage. If you're in a really low-level mission, that'll one-shot, so could be nice for AFK. Luna's coming back. Not the right numbers, but she is insanely strong. Unequivocally, this is not my opinion. She is the highest damage output melee lead in the entire game. There is, believe it or not, a close tie with Corrosive Strikes. Corrosive Strikes can actually tie Luna's damage at the amount of affliction bonus, but that's over time and only from crits and has a couple of caveats. The most raw damage you will ever get is from Paleo Luna. She is nuts, so definitely do not miss her. Looks like she'll be in the event shop, I believe. Just hunt for the stranger. It's up to you to discover this new guest. Completing the quest line will unlock... Oh, dear. Is she going to be... Is she going to be one of those weekly quests or around for a while? I don't know. Maybe it's the whole quest line? Oh, I think it's the whole quest line that's coming back. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Luna's very, very good. Go grab her. She also gives you Blast in the Past, but I think they all do. Redline Ramirez is coming around. Nothing exciting here, but she buffs bows. I mean, snipers. Yes, the bows are the more exciting part of that. But yeah, I definitely use her in the support of my bow build all the time. And then Quinn hits the road, and yeah, you can get this nice little banner. So there you go. And then Lockbot's a thing. I was hoping to get more into this. I was very excited prior to recording this video, thinking, hey, I'm going to make a new video and update my grenade loadouts video, but I don't think anything needs to change. There's just not enough to talk about. As we experienced, it seems like this loadout with Keep Out is basically just something you'd run if you were being really lazy in a V-Buck mission. Honestly, less lazy than you'd have to be if you just ran a Constructor, but still not having to use a weapon. And the best I can see is in a 140, this could work if you're just throwing them at the end of trap tunnels, cleaning up. It could never be your primary. I feel like if they're going to start buffing abilities, I should be able to build an entire loadout dedicated to grenades. We're buffing nothing but grenades in this build, and I still feel like grenades are not able to solo. Archer was able to run a little bit with, actually, here, we have some gameplay. He said he provided. I saw his message. I just wanted to get through the Homebase report first. But he mentioned that he tried it with a Happy Holidays, and this was the him experiencing killing the Mist monster. Does a pretty good amount of damage, not gonna lie, but that was with Happy Holidays, so there is no Keep Out team perk. I think if you were going to use this ability or use this perk for an extended period of time, Happy Holidays might be the best way to go. But the only two reasons I want Keep Out is a nice amount of crowd coverage. If there's no healers, then it's really nice to have that going on in an encampment. But you might not spam them fast enough, so I'll take that point away. The other thing is Keep Out is only meant for grenades, meaning this is the one time you'll ever be able to use this team perk and not feel like you're wasting it. But even then, Happy Holidays might be more effective than it. And honestly, even then, if I made a whole video telling you to use Happy Holidays, it'd literally just be a screenshot of this loadout with that perk instead. There's just not much to talk about, and I don't think grenades are there yet. I'm very disappointed. I wished these hero buffs would be more of a benefit, but it seems like we're just sort of treading water. So yeah, hopefully we get better updates in the future. I'll let you guys know as we know more, but until then, I'll see you guys next time. You guys check out the Twitch link down below. I did record this during a stream. I did a little bit of testing. I am very currently interested in what is Splitgate. That is a very fun FPS game, and I was playing that all day. It was like in the middle of the stream where somebody was like, all right, Fortnite update happened, and I'm like, oh, I'm on it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. And then